What in the unholy heck has been happening today? Holy crap. Well, I'm 20 minutes late because Restream.io seems to not want to connect to anything anymore, which means the YouTube version of this will have to be uploaded and handled separately. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't like it. So, I was initially explaining for 4 minutes all by myself. Well, it's already 20 minutes late. I may as well just goof off for a minute. Hey, man. Well, that was friggin' weird. I just spent the last 20 minutes trying to figure out why OBS wouldn't put anything out. And
I was wondering where your stream was.
Yeah, it just decided to say, you know what, we're not connecting. And then I remembered, oh yeah, Twitch has got a breach. Maybe I should go change my password. I changed my password on one machine, right? And it goes, oh yeah, that's your new password. Yeah, okay. But then I go over here to the streaming painting machine, and it goes, no, that's not your fucking password, dude.
Oh, I hate when I do that.
And it still took my old one. So God knows what's going to happen tomorrow night.
I just spent the last 20 minutes of my conversation with my mother. Shipping date is just expected. They're having trouble. Mom, I'm pretty sure a big-ass company like Dell knows what parts they have in stock already. I said, because the configuration changed just in the 8 hours last night. From when I looked, I had one ready to go. The configuration and the price and everything changed. The same thing this morning. It was the $15 and 6-day difference. I said, I'm pretty sure they're on the ball.
Yeah, my upload is garbage today.
Can you sign for it for me? Jesus Christ.
Hey, Morbide. It's going pretty well, as a matter of fact. The streaming itself sucks because there's something going on with my upstream. I don't know what's happening. This has already been a mess. Why is it?
There you are. You're showing up now.
Now, yeah, but that shouldn't be that. I'm looking at my own stream like I always do. And it's behind and it looks like garbage, and I'm in the red for the upload. %59 dropped frames? What in the fuck? I wonder if I can make it through this stream today without losing anybody. So yeah, I'm gonna do a bunch of work on Palatine today because it's not till the 19th that we go to Phase 7, right?
Oh, did I say it's Wednesday? I thought it was today. Okay.
Oh, it is today?
I don't remember.
Ah.
I had it in my head today. What does the email say?
The email. Where the hell is my cursor? I might know.
I might have said Wednesday. I don't.
Wednesday would be a weird day because that's not a day we ever have done it together. Alright, the last one oh no, there it is. Up next, Eradicators. So, we open that up. In the body of the email, it does not say.
No, we must have done it on Chatter. We can start on the 19th.
What's today anyway?
The 10th?
Oh, so next Sunday, which was not the 19th. I don't know where 19 got in my head. So yeah, let's get some progress on these current projects. And then, yes, next Sunday starts Eradicators. Maybe you should just not fucking stream today. The luck I've had today with this computer and this stream is just unprecedentedly bad. Hello. Yeah, I got the low latency on, so it doesn't seem like it's bad, but it feels bad because it doesn't look good. You know what I was thinking of doing today, just for humor's sake? I was thinking of using these
Giant brushes.
These giant brushes, because they are very, very pointy, and they could get in pretty deep. And it would be funny with the whole huge artist thing going on.
Or just cut off the last 4 inches.
Ew. Let's see, where should we start? This is ridiculous. I don't know why anybody ever comes around. It's just... Because I frequently guilt-trip them into it. That's why. Hell, I got... After that last Facebook post about, if you were my real pals, you go ahead and subscribe. I got 5 more YouTube subscribers.
That's awesome.
So yeah, if you're here, and if you were a real pal, you'd fucking go over and subscribe on YouTube too. Oh, where should I start with her? Oh yes, I was going to do the bodice first. And the bodice is going to need high precision, so we'll use that brush. And Mechanicus Standard Gray will be good enough for that. I usually use Administratum Gray, but that's alright. This is a hero, she gets to be a little different. Wow, lost a half hour because of that. And I still got to figure out, after this I got to go out to Restream.io and find out why they didn't take it. And then I got to take the recording from this stream and put it up on YouTube. Well, that reminds me. Our wrap up, I finally made the effort of downloading it. And I uploaded it to YouTube, where it's been processing for a good 3.5 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know why it's taking so freaking long. So I read the Collected X-23 this week. Do you know what that is, Andrew?
She's the clone of Wolverine.
Yeah, perfect. I was kind of trepidatious because, except for the movie, I've never encountered any media with her in it that kind of interested me at all. But it turned out that if you go back to her origin story, that first book is really good. I was honestly shocked how good it was. And then there were a couple other miniseries and such that belong to her. And I read those because it's part of the collection. I was less impressed by some of those. But overall, she's a very tragic character. A pretty decent origin. And yeah, there's only so much you can do with a clone of anybody. But I was happy with what I read. So,
Cool.
200 pages of story. Thankfully, a lot of them were fight scenes, so it wasn't like 200 pages of a novel. It's like I'm already reading a real book, thanks. I need these to be shorter. They're comics. Come on. And after that, I read Spider-Man Life Story, which was an interesting take on the last 5 decades of Spider-Man. They took major stories from, the 60s up for every decade. And some of them they kind of tweaked and changed. It was almost like a what if as well. Which I'll be catching up on immediately after this stream.
The finale was good, except I guess there was an after scene, so I gotta go and see it.
Of course there was an after scene. Come on, man.
I saw Black Widow last night. That was good.
I could have watched it. Chris watched it, but I promised to do a group watch with somebody. So, I gotta wait for them.
Well, that's good.
That group watch stuff is fun. What else did I read? Oh, and by the way, this was all free on Comixology. All that stuff I just read, all those hundreds and hundreds of pages, all free from Comixology Unlimited.
Nice.
Oh yes, Shazam, the Monster Society of Evil. That's a fun book. For anybody listening who's watching, anyone watching who reads comics, Jeff Smith of Bone fame did that. It was a rather good take on his origin too. They even called him Captain Marvel. So, what part do I want to do next on here? I guess. Oh yes, I'm going to need some brown. It's the one paint I don't have out right now. I keep retaking inventories, and I keep finding more and more crap. I keep finding more and more brushes.
You gotta put them by like items.
Well, I keep emptying things out. I was trying to organize the studio. Ah, yes. Mornfang Brown. Standard of leather everywhere. Ugh, I hate this shirt. Makes me look even fatter than I am. I'm gonna do a belt. I don't think she has any ammo packs though. So I was just before I was wasting time before the stream went kablooey on me, and I was watching this comedian named Bill Bailey. Who, if you've ever
Did you go home, Bill Bailey?
Yeah, I knew somebody was going to do that. Have you ever seen the sitcom Black Books from BBC? You'll know who he is. He's Manny from that show. And it turns out he's a really ridiculously good musician. But the routine he was doing today was he was saying that any modern music can be made better if it is rearranged in the theme of death metal. And to prove it, he asked the audience for a song that he could redo in death metal. And they gave him Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And damn it if he didn't pull it off. Catch anything decent this weekend? Anybody? Hey! Anybody catch anything decent this weekend?
I got Monday off, so.
I don't.
I'll probably watch something tomorrow.
The irritating thing about that is some people will take it off because their kids will have it off, which means I'll have even less to do. But if I was off, I would probably catch up on my Ultraman. Went to a birthday party yesterday for my very old friend Mike. Not the Mike you know.
Oh.
The opera singer Mike.
Oh, okay, I heard of him.
And he's just generally a musician on top of that. You know, he does a lot of singing church gigs and whatever. But, I mean, if he had his choice, he'd be on stage at the Met or whatever. But, oh boy. Why is that so itchy all of a sudden? Oh my god, that's just weird. Anyway, so he had a couple of people I knew and mostly people I didn't know because we're not nearly as close as we used to be. But it was nice seeing him again. And he pulled out a bass and his friend pulled out a guitar and he was like, well, a few days ago he texted me. He says, "Oh, by the way, Age, you still have that bass you got in Korea?" And I'm like, "No, man, I sold that 20 years ago. I never learned a damn thing on it."
You could have been in a jam band, man.
Ah, but here's the thing. Dalton made a joke at one point about what we were going to do on our trip to Hadrian's Wall. And he said, you know, we could, you could bring a harmonica and entertain us that way.
Did you play your harmonica?
I played my harmonica. It was fun. They were doing a slow blues riff, and I just waltzed into it. And I waited till they were looking at each other and they weren't paying any attention to me, and their heads snapped up and they're like, "Oh yeah, sounds great, man." It was. It was pretty damn cool. I dug it. I was having a good day. I don't know if he's ever considered Broadway. I'm sure that he would take whatever gig he could get, honestly. No, I don't think he would consider it beneath him. He's just got. I mean, for God's sake, the guy has gone to like 7 Dream Theater concerts. Pretty much nothing is beneath him. He's been to more Iron Maiden concerts than I have been to concerts. I actually met his kid for the first time just now.
I've only been to 6 concerts.
Well, let's hear him.
The funny
Idol's.
thing is I've only seen 3 different performers.
So you've been to Billy Idol 6 times.
No, I've been to seen Elton John twice, the Monkees once, and Billy Idol 3 times.
I saw my first concert was, like I said the last time, the Beach Boys 25th anniversary tour.
Billy Idol's cool because you can get in the front row for $100.
Well, it's been a while since. I mean, people still love him, but it's been a while since he's been relevant. So I would never say he's bad in any way. I've enjoyed plenty of his stuff, but he's not really out there anymore, is he? I gotta see what Palatine is supposed to look like here. I've kind of skipped over a lot of them. Just oh, well, I'm gonna make that gold then, because that's boring. Dude, Skid Row was there for Kiss. I went to the beach after the second concert. Was Cinderella and Bon Jovi.
Well, that would have been fun.
Bon Jovi was great, but Cinderella was just like, I don't really care. That was back when Cinderella just had that first song, when they was first showing up. And then it was Kiss, Winger, and Slaughter all in one night.
Oh, that would have been. I was supposed to see Ozzy Osbourne with somebody else, but Ozzy was in rehab.
Oh wait, was it Kiss, Winger, and Slaughter next, or was it Dio, Yngwie Malmsteen next? It was Dio, Yngwie Malmsteen, then it was Kiss, Winger, Slaughter. Yngwie Malmsteen was just friggin' nuts.
Kiss, Winger, Slaughter probably put a hole in the ozone layer.
Yeah. All that Aquanet. But it was fun. It was long. It was so long. It was funny because Slaughter had no whatchamacallit, No stage set up at all. It was literally just the guys in the band. And then Winger had a bit of one. They had a setup around the drums. But it all got taken out for the set for Kiss. Which, honestly, I don't remember anything about. When I went to Kiss and Ted Nugent years later, he pulled that arrow thing again, except he shot his own guitar. So he just pulled out another guitar. See, nerds go outside and do things. We have culture after a fashion. All them assholes say we just stay home and play with our fucking toys and just watch shitty movies and read comic books. I mean, we do all that naturally. But, yeah, we understand concerts. Shit. Somewhere in the house is a chipmunk the cat brought in.
Alive?
Yep.
Poor thing.
I heard it last night, and then I saw it this morning. But there was pretty much nothing I could do about it. It'll fall into one of our traps eventually. It'll get hungry, and then it'll find the trap, and then we'll take it outside, and it'll go away. Quite happy with this random supposed Kolinsky brush that I got for like $7. I don't know how long it'll last, but it's doing pretty well right now. I suppose I shouldn't really be buggered about $7. I mean, honestly, that's not even 2 comics now.
Damn, comics are expensive now.
Yeah, that's why I had to... If you've seen my Instagram lately, which is Super Macho Jedi Knight as well, thank you very much. Give a follow. You'll see...
I think everybody here already follows you.
Maybe. You'll see that... every month, when my comic shipment comes in from Discount Comic Book Service, no, there's no endorsement. I wish there was. You see, I take a picture of the stack and the invoice, and I show you which comics I got every month. However, that stack has been getting smaller and smaller and smaller every month for 2 years. And the only reason looks as big as it is because Bill is too goddamn much of a Luddite to order his shit online, and he has me do it. So anywhere from a third to half of the books in the pile I take pictures of every month are his.
Oh, so let me guess, the Hellboy was his?
Yep, the Hellboy is his. Right, Dalton keeps trying to get me to go to the Black Seal, which is a bar down in Essex that it's kind of dumb. I got it in my head. Oh wow, I wonder, we haven't been there in at least, God, 15 years easily. I wonder what it's like now. And the idiot went and found out, and now he's harassing me about going back to it. And, if he was paying attention, he'd already know I was on stream and can't answer that text. Thank you.
Find franchises that I think I can stump you with.
If you really want to do the stumping part and not simply make me look like a genius, modern anime is probably going to be it.
Yeah, but I don't want to vary because I don't know shit about modern anime to find a question to ask you.
So it works out, don't it? Oh. Speaking of future streams, I became a patron of Cinebinge for the cost of one comic a month, which is alright because I'm really running out of comics I want to buy, so. And I asked them straight up, what do you use to record your stream with two people at the same time, plus the film? And they said they use a combination of Discord, OBS, Premiere, and something else.
Okay.
So, if we can figure out the Discord part, I already know the OBS part. You're figuring out the Premiere part.
My new computer will be able to run Premiere.
Actually, I had a copy of Premiere 2 for many years, but I never found anything I really wanted to do with it. That's good.
Looking at a picture of 1983 boomboxes.
Why?
Double cassette deck. No, it just came up in a nostalgia post.
Ah.
Double cassette boxes. I mean, it's amazing. We used to have to record songs off the air and then transfer them from one reel to the other. And like I downloaded some new music, so I went to my car, got my iPod, pulled it out from under the seat, and and put it on my computer, and it was then on my computer. I shuffled around the playlists because I've been making playlists of concerts that I've actually seen. So I just rearrange them, and then I'll go to like Rolling Stones and find like the top 50 U2 songs or the top 50 Rod Stewart songs, and then I'll make playlists out of those.
Rod Stewart. God, he's even less relevant than Billy Idol now.
still you mentioned
again. I'm not making a judgment on the quality of his music. He's just not out there anymore.
None of the good ones are. I can't get into mumble rap.
No, who can? Jesus. There, that's my new single. I don't know, I may have to skip the stream tomorrow. Because if he's gonna give me crap about going to the Black Seal over and over and over, I think he's just excited because I said I'd drive. Because I pretty much have him tote my ass everywhere. Because for all those years, I had to tote Bill everywhere, and I'm sick of that shit.
Did you read about the new Star Wars book, or was that what your post about Star Wars books was about?
Oh, no, I read an entirely different tweet, and that just, I was like, no, I don't care. You go ahead and have your books, because that's why the EU had to die.
This one looks interesting. Star Wars Shadow of the Sith, coming out in June. Luke Skywalker and Lando Calrissian return in the essential novel set between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. The Empire is dead. Nearly 2 decades on from the Battle of Endor, the tattered remnants of Palpatine's forces have fled to the furthest reaches of the galaxy. But for the heroes of the New Republic, danger and loss are ever-present companions.
Aww.
Even in this newly forged era of peace, Jedi Master Luke Skywalker is hunted by visions of the dark side, foretelling an ominous secret growing somewhere in the depths of space. On a dead world called Exegol, the disturbance in the Force is undeniable, and Luke's worst fears are confirmed when his old friend Lando Calrissian comes to him with reports of a new Sith menace.
His old
and after
friend.
his daughter was stolen from his arms, Lando... So they're going to try and make the only other black person in the series besides Finn his daughter.
Yeah, they did that during Rise of Skywalker.
Did they?
They didn't explain it explicitly on screen, but it was revealed later that, yeah, that's her.
Oh, Christ.
That's why the EU had to...
What?
That's why the EU had to die.
Well, that's outside. That's once the EU was reset.
Yeah, but it's that exact same build-up that's happening all over again.
Yeah, well, you figure everybody forgets. Freaking all the problems we had that caused 9/11 are back. Everything repeats itself. Like, how long? Disney's owned Star Wars for a while now.
Oh, that looks really good. Well, how did I miss that? Ah, I hate missing stuff. There's so little to do on this model, and I'm still missing stuff. Hey, put your headphones in, Gilly. Put your headphones in, or turn down the sound. I got berated by my mother for my language.
That's funny.
Sorry everyone. No. No runaway bristles. No. What'd you end up working on today?
Nothing. I was cleaning up the desk and looking at.
I phrased that badly. What are you working on now?
My 148 BF1.
Ah, excellent. I finally fixed the landing gear on my Max. I felt so bad that I did so poorly on that. And in a faraway picture, it looks okay. But oh man, you get it in your hands and you're like, did a fucking 5-year-old do this?
Wow, I even put the no step decals on this sucker. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, that was a pretty poorly written sentence, yes. No, I did like the Thrawn books. I liked the one immediately at this 3-book series immediately after that. I didn't mind the courtship of Princess Leia, although you can pretty much do without it. And it just went down. It went immediately downhill from there. So I gave up on him. And there was just too many as well. Where's a little lead belcher? Wow, it's after 4 already. Did all my food prep today. I've got 3 days worth of meals made up. All reduced calorie, Hello Fresh. Hey, did you ever find out what a good, cheap, old DSLR would be for streaming?
Was I supposed to?
I swear to God we thought about it, but I don't remember if anybody
I don't
committed to.
think you necessarily need a DSLR because every company makes streaming cameras now.
Oh, I totally forgot. I have a Vivitar version of a GoPro coming. Because it was free. Because
That may work.
I took care of a Pratt person pretty high up. It wasn't an executive, it wasn't a major manager, but he was a pretty important guy. And, see, that should be darker then. He was a pretty important guy, and after 3 afternoons of trying to get this friggin' guy fixed, we finally got him worked out and working. And I got an email a couple of days later that literally said, "The Pratt executive team has heard about your performance." And they made not a huge thing, but they noted that to our management, and our management is like, "Oh, well, you know what? We got this new rewards program. Have a couple of thousand points and use them on this list of merchandise."
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And I was like, "Yeah, no, give me some more fucking cash, asshole." But no, there was actually a lot of good stuff on it. There was a very long list, and it had lots of good stuff on it. But I thought about England next year. I was like, it would be really cool to have a GoPro thing happening while walking Hadrian's Wall. So I grabbed it.
Excellent.
Oh man, this Citadel Ushabti bone is almost precisely the same color as this Army Painter skeleton bone. You know, they're supposed to be direct replacements of each other. But, alright, I think. Yeah, because the Purity Seal is exactly the same color now as her skirt. So
Oh yeah.
they're blending a little too well. Damn, she's damn near done. Let me do the gun. Walking the wall, walking along, walking the long wall. So, how long did it take? It's 90 miles. It's literally from one shore of northern England to the other. So, if we can keep the proper pace, and after the 3rd day, that should be easy enough. But the first 2 days are going to suck. Because the first day is 15 miles. The second is 12. So, it's going to be 10 days. 10 days of actual walking. We're going to take a night in Dublin. And then we're going to fly out to Manchester, and we're going to get a ride from a pal we know up there. And he's going to take us to Wall's End. And 10 days later, we'll be on the other side. Bonus on Tyne, I think it's called.
Too bad you couldn't go to the places that they filmed IT Crowd at.
Ha! No, when you factor in travel, we got pretty much precisely as much time as we need. Because I need extra authorization for more than 14 days. Which, honestly, with my record in that company, should be no big deal. But then, he's got different requirements for his company. So, So it's getting too dark to go on the trail in the morning now. So now tomorrow I gotta go to the gym.
You should go to CrossFit with Mike.
I am not getting up that goddamn early. Because he literally gets up at like 4:30. And I'm just not having that. They take the plan. Why shouldn't I? I'm already never going to sire a child or take a wife.
I think he likes white guys.
Okay, that is enough out of you. Was good seeing you. Okay, you can hang the fuck up now. That was harsh.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Aw, what happened?
Karma just got me. I just put my sweatshirt in liquid mask.
Ha! That's what you get, motherfucker.
Except for the walking part, your trip sounds fun.
Well, it's only those 2 days that are going to be the hard part. Those first 2 days are going to be fucking deadly. But, I mean, if the next one is 9, and that's, a mile an hour. If you can't walk a mile in an hour, just stay in fucking bed. You know? I haven't done much calculation because I never wore the Fitbit to any of the big cons. But I will bet. I mean, wait, I did once. I did wear a Fitbit to a con once. And I easily made like 20,000 steps. So that's over 6, 7. That's probably 8 miles right there. So. Oh, so at the Noble Knight Games fall clearance, I got 4 white dwarves from the early 90s
Oh, cool.
for like $1.50 each. Did you know there used to be dwarf space marines called squats?
Yeah, the squats. There's a rumor they might be coming back.
I saw that, but nobody's talked about it for a while. That would definitely be my new army.
You already have it. You have enough armies. You need to play.
I do have 3 armies. Nope, that's wrong. I have 4 armies. Which is just ridiculous since like you said, I need to take them on a table somewhere.
You got Sisters, Marines, Tau, and what else?
Necrons.
Oh, that's right. Yo, duh, because it's part of our book set.
Well, I had it before that too. That's right. Except, with winter coming, that's all there is O Dark 30. So. If I waited till it was actually light, I'd have no time to get things done before work. What's the O stand for? Oh my god, it's early. Ha! It's a plasma pistol. I don't have to bore it out. Ha ha ha. I'm telling you, going through those old white dwarfs, oh my god, everything was like 30 times more colorful back then.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the orcs alone
Faces
used...
were green.
The whats were what?
Faces were green.
Yeah. I mean, the orcs alone used like 16 different colors. I mean, is the music playing? Has anybody been here for the Diablo 2 and the Bioshock streams? And did you like them? It's difficult to pay attention on those because you get killed. Wait, is that black? Yeah? Yeah, what? Yeah, you dig it? Yeah, you been there? Yeah, it sucked. I don't... Hey, would you be down? I think I asked you this already, but I don't remember if I did it on stream, so it doesn't really count as a promo. Would you be down for playing Squadrons on stream, or do you not have the machine to?
No, I can play Squadrons on stream. I just have to re-upload. I just have to.
You want to? You want to wait till your new machine? Because I'm probably going to go. I'm thinking, not sure. I'm thinking I'll probably go straight into Bioshock 2. But then once Diablo's done, that slot frees up.
Yeah, that's fine. My thing won't be coming until November 18th.
Ah, well, it'll be a while then. I'm not going to finish either of those before then.
But yeah, and I should be able to like keep a game or two on there.
Remember, when you install, they should be giving you options about where to put it. So if your media programs take up too much C, it's not going to hurt them to put on. It's not going to hurt the games to put them on the D.
Oh yeah, I got no problem doing that.
Although some programs these days aren't offering you that option.
I actually have a portable hard drive that connects by USB-C that's empty, so I may be able to put a couple of games on that with my current computer, because my current computer played it fine, I just don't know how to play. But it was fun when we played teams and tried to take out the AI.
That was pretty great.
I love shooting the shit out of the enemy. Squadrons was down to like 99 cents or 80 cents the other day.
What?
That's awesome.
Too bad Dalton is too obsessed with the things he's obsessed with. A 3-person squad? That'd be pretty fun. Ah, I knew it. No, that turned out okay. Alright, time to mix up some of my patented green glow. Actually, I should wait and let that white dry because it's going to go on the white. Alright, what's left to do on her? Oh, her sword and shit. Yeah, I never got to this. Scabbards are leather usually, so that means more of this brown shit. Mournfang brown, that's what it is. Every time I do something with these swords, I'm like, oh, these guys use scabbards. That's smart. And I remember how dumb they are in DC Comics with Wonder Woman's sword. She
just carried it around her.
It just literally magically just applies to her thigh. She's got like one like silver strap around her thigh, but it doesn't go around the sword. So the sword just kind of adheres to it magically. And that's what you get when you have comic book artists design weapons.
I was watching one of the Luton streams the other night, and he was talking about the lack of ammo capacity, and where's all those servitor droids that are bringing the Marines extra ammo since they only have one pouch and their weapon fires only 10 rounds.
Right? Except I think it really does. I really think it can't, because if you look at those magazines in comparison to the bore size, it's fucking ridiculous.
Like 2 rounds.
No, those pies are too expensive. I'm sorry. And they're not even for his class, so no. I can't invest in pies with the holidays coming. I reached a world fucking Adrian record of 300 pounds this summer. And I've gotten back down to 284. So pies are not my first priority right now.
Good job.
Yeah, shit ain't easy. But if I can keep this rate up, I might actually not die on the trail next year.
I'm sure Mike would appreciate that.
Well, all he's got to do is call the emergency services and keep walking. What does he care?
I'm sure he'd escort the body home. Have an Irish wake in Ireland. The wall claims another life.
That's funny. You know, part of that wall walk in you remember that Kevin Costner Robin Hood flick?
Yep.
Early on, very early on, as they're trekking across England back to Robin's home, there's a tree that Robin pulls mistletoe off of. And he gets berated by Azim because he's like, really? You got to drug a bitch? And that tree is on the Hadrian's Wall walk. We will pass it.
To get a selfie.
Well, yeah, of course we're going to get a picture. Here's my photo with the screen used tree.
It's just like the time I tried to sell your screen used backpack.
That was disappointing. Thing just cracked open, just ripped open.
Considering it was a work gift, it was probably like $4.
Well, it had gone through several years of use by then.
Yeah, so you got your money for that.
In the strictest sense, yes. Yeah. Yes, let's see the gift list. It's going to take every single paycheck to get through Christmas gifts this year. Ugh. It sucks. This is probably going to be the first year in many that I haven't been able to pick up any overtime in any way for the entire year.
Ooh, that sucks.
It's not like overtime in an office job where you work at your own pace is any great, like, trial. I could easily do 12 hours and not give a crap. Alright, what else can we do on her before we put the sword on? Actually, it doesn't really matter. I can put the sword on or not. You talked to Rod Stewart, and now I got one of his songs stuck in my head. Oh, we got a lot of interesting names in the lurking I've never seen before. Which is great. I'm glad you're by. We appreciate it.
Tell them what you're making.
Just in case you don't know, right now I am working on Palatine, which is a sister of battle. She's a special character. I haven't really looked up why she's so special, but she's one of the newer releases lately. So that automatically makes her cool. And very soon, I'm going to swap over and build some Paragon warsuits. Probably just finish building those. Probably won't actually paint any of them today. Andrew, have you noticed if your brushes act any differently if you use them for both regular colors versus washes versus true metallics?
No.
Because a couple of people on stream said you should never use the same brush for all of them.
I get that, but because they think that the metal flakes are going to cut your brushes, but when you're using a 50-cent brush, it's not a big deal.
Yeah. This, however, is a $7.50 brush. So. Oh, yeah. I forgot what color I was going for next. Maybe it's just not been long enough, but I have not seen a big deal about it.
Yeah, for the amount of painting we do, it's not an issue, I'm sure.
It would be pretty great if, these lurkers would, actually follow. Wouldn't that be cool? I'm playing with you. You don't have to do that. I just literally had nothing else to say at that moment. But it would be great. I guilt tripped 5 real life friends into following me on YouTube this week. Yeah. Palatine's got a lot of purity sales here. Seals here.
Maybe they should name her Puritine.
Nah. You can go away now.
Alright, let's put the liquid mask out of the way of my elbow.
You gonna do that again?
Nope. No, that joke wasn't worth the karma.
Alright, I should glue that on her before the next step. Remember, if you've had any kind of fun here today, we're doing it all again exactly the same way tomorrow. And then on Tuesday is the Diablo 2 stream, Resurrected. Oh. And then Wednesday is my playthrough of Bioshock. So there's a variety of things happening on the channel. Should you be, how should I say, inclined to come hang out. Alright, let's get this sword on this model here. No bubbles of glue everywhere. Stop it. Actually, you know what? We should test that Discord OBS thing later.
Okay.
Because if it works,
I got Discord upstairs.
if it works the way we want it to, then we won't have to do this sound only thing we've been doing for weeks. We can have an actual dual stream. Alright. That looks pretty cool, huh, kids? Huh? Huh? You dig that? You dig it?
Looks good.
Alright. We'll just set her aside and let her dry. Alright. Where were we with the Paragon warsuits? We had legs. We had feet. We had shoulders. We had whatever the hell that thing is. We got hips. As they said in 4 Rooms.
Or as Shakira says, the hips don't lie.
As they said in 4 Rooms, lips, hips, and fingertips.
What's 4 Rooms?
Oh, you've never seen 4 Rooms? Oh my god, that movie is so wackadoo, dude. Okay, so Robert Rodriguez, Quentin Tarantino, and a bunch of other directors and stars made this movie set in a hotel on New Year's Eve. And this poor bellhop is all by himself. There's like literally no one else in the hotel but these 4-room guests, right? One of them is a coven of witches. One of them is a Mexican gangster. One of them is a husband and wife team who play out these weird psycho-sex scenarios. And one of them is oh no, there's a couple more rooms, but 4 is the only one. There's only 4 that give him any trouble. There's a big party in another, and then there's the movie star and his entourage up in the penthouse, and it's pretty goddamn funny. You should go find it. All right, I need my directions. Alright, it says I should put the hips and the legs together first. Okay, so we'll do that.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Were you born to be a jerk, or?
No, it was just very humorous. Watching you struggle with those Necron appendages.
That was a hell of a day.
See, if we were Zooming, I would have been able to tell you. But...
Did we even decide to do it at that point? No, right?
The Zoom? No,
Yeah.
we didn't think of it, but like I would just watch you and text along, but you were so mad you weren't looking at the thing. I'm like, directions, and then I call, and then I text your phone, and you get mad, and that just made me want to do more.
That's what happens, man. I get frustrated, man. Wait, what does this say? 115 and 114. Ah, those are it. What you calling me, kids of Benedias? Absolutely not, sir. It is a situation that is a pain in the ass. You're right the first time. They are a pain in the ass. Okay, tough guy. 500. Those are some quotes from the movie, because the scary Mexican gangster dude wanted the bellhop to babysit his kids. And so naturally the bellhop doesn't want to do that. So they get into a little back and forth about how much it's going to cost and how big a hassle it's going to be. Oh, and the Mexican gangster dude is Antonio Banderas.
Nice.
So he's got that Antonio Banderas accent going on. Are you calling my kids a pain in the ass? Yeah, you're right the first time. They are a pain in the ass. Alright, tough guy. 500. Remember, kids. If I get 50 subscribers in any stream, the next stream will be shirtless.
And unsubscribe.
If I get,
I just want to make it more challenging for you.
yeah, that's it.
I think you can do it.
If I get 100 subscriptions, followers, whatever, in any given stream, The next stream will be in a kiddie pool. If Amaranth can pull it off, I can too.
And then you can sell the bathwater.
Okay, now you've gone too far. Which reminds me of a scene in Coupling, that British show all those years ago, where Jeff is like, "What happens to the Jello after Jello wrestling? You could market that shit." Alright, so what angle does this go in on? That's gotta be it, right? It looks awful wide.
Oh, shoot.
So wait, what goes... Oh. What are those things? Oh. What? So it does go in like that. Well, that can't be right. That doesn't look right. It doesn't look remotely like it should. Does it?
Boy, if we're not doing Vindicators or Eradicators till next week, I may actually finish this Veritech.
Nice. Ah, I was using the wrong leg. That's what it is. I hope.
It's too bad those things didn't come with like parts numbers or something.
Okay. Actually went to a real sit-down restaurant Friday night. Can you believe that?
Awesome.
Unfortunately, it was a sports bar restaurant. So,
I haven't been to one since I was in North Dakota.
and they had a band too. So it was like, ugh, guys. Or just,
Was it in Cromwell?
yeah, as a matter of fact.
I thought I recognized Bill's house when you sent me the picture. I'm like,
Alright. Here's hoping that sets properly. Where's the other leg? That doesn't make any sense. I hope I get the feed on right.
Now you're just baiting me. I never noticed, but the wheels on a VF1 are the same for the front and the rear landing gear.
No. Alright, those should work. I think I might have cut this piece wrong. Because it doesn't really fit the legs at all. But
No, you didn't cut the piece wrong. You customized it.
oh, that's it, yeah. Static noise? Maybe the fan from the laptop? Well, look, we got caught in a snowstorm. Sulu, we're saved. What's that supposed to be, a bird?
No, that's a dentist drill.
Oh, weirdo. No, it's the laptop fan. What am I going to do with this dumb thing? Because these things do not fit right on it. And I know it's from the right sprue, because the other legs from the other sprue with the other crotch fit perfectly. And the third one, I haven't touched yet. So I can't not be using the right one. What should I even do next? I gotta wait for those things to dry. This is why I commission music. There are so many things to do on these things. It's ridiculous. I could redo these skirts.
You should paint one to look like Jane Fonda in the Flying Nun. Sally Field. No,
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where you were going with that. The thing about this army painter Ushabti bone is it's so friggin' thick. If you ever get a model that has Ushabti bone on the list, just get regular Ushabti bone from Citadel.
I just use Deck Tan from Vallejo.
Or that. What is that scraping?
Scraping?
Well, I guess I asked.
I'm taking mold lines off the landing gear.
Ah. So that deck tan does pretty well, huh?
Oh yeah, 90% of my paints are Vallejo. Well, 80%.
I really don't get this army painter stuff. It doesn't appear to have a whole lot of pigment in it, but it's thick as fuck. Yo, man, that should be thick AF, yo. Big one what? What do you mean? You stay away. Oh, yes, I have thought about doing Lego sets on here. I absolutely have. The women who lived across the street before they moved to Kentucky to take care of their family, one of them gave me a was it Master Series? What's that big Lego series?
UCS TIE Fighter.
UCS Ultimate Collector Series. That's what it is. Interceptor. TIE Interceptor she gave me. And I've been thinking more and more about doing that on stream. But I think 4 days a week is enough fucking streaming for anybody. So it'll have to wait till some projects are used up. Alright. This is those feet should be set. Let's see what we can do with these stupid hips. See, this doesn't make sense. They got these little nubs that should work. Oh. Oh dear. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Uh-oh.
Spaghettios.
Buggery fuck. Alright, so this one... no! Cyanoacrylate on the fingers.
I'm just happy you're using C8.
Alright, so that means... oh, these are... oh, that's upside down that way. Okay. Ah. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. I have you now. I didn't... ah. I didn't think that burr would mean anything, but it turns out it's going to. Now see, isn't this so much more fun than somebody who's got every last thing together and paints perfectly every time, and just because they're from fucking Sweden or whatever.
You're the people's painter.
The people's painter.
You're Joe Everyman.
That's perfect. Alright, I've officially renamed this channel. I am the people's painter. That's funny. And my CA goes flying. I get it. I get it now.
You can get a whole new demographic.
I really could, but... do I really want communists on the channel?
Well, they're regular. They just don't really understand communism.
The People's Republic of Minis? I build for the proletariat.
Hey, see, one of your viewers is from Sweden.
Are they? Oh, hey, how are you? I think everybody knew exactly who I meant. And it was just a joke because I actually like Squidmar quite a bit. Oh my god, look at this crap! Ugh, this isn't gonna work, is it? Thanks, Andrew. I got a freaking Rod Stewart song stuck in my head now.
Sorry.
Jerk. Well, Johannesson, I'm actually glad you came by. I'm glad everybody comes by. I'm very happy to have everybody around and listen to my ridiculousness and watch my idiotic mistakes. It pleases me you're here, no doubt. I keep putting in this part upside down.
I'm kind of sympathetic because I'm looking for part A, 18, and 19, and I only have screws left that are M, K, and L.
No. Ah! Why isn't this connecting? Tony said that. Do you? Okay. Tell him I need a shout out so I can have followers. Come on, get on there. Why is this not bonding?
I noticed that all the guys I follow on YouTube are from Europe, too.
You follow Miniac?
No.
I wonder why. Nope, not getting in on the hate. Just screwing around. Just messing. Just being silly. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, you must be up pretty late, huh? That's got to be at least... Isn't that Greenwich plus 1? So that's 6 hours. Oh my god, you got it. It's like 11 for you, isn't it?
He's probably not 50.
Thanks. Alright, so now I gotta let those set. This is where yet a third model would come in handy. $52 miniatures. Alright. Get that written down somewhere. 52 miniatures.
I wrote it down.
Excellent. Thank you.
Who else should we follow?
Who else will give us shout outs for followers? 2 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know how long you've been here today, but we will be back here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, doing the exact same stuff.
And then we got our competition starts next week.
Yes, next Sunday we start a new build of Eradicators for our Indominus Coast to Coast Challenge. Where we take the Indominus box set challenge, which is we each have an Indominus box set, and we paint them pieces one by one, and see who did better.
Now, I may be able to stay up till 2 a.m., but there's no way in hell I'd be productive painting at 2 a.m.
Nope. That would be absolutely impossible for me now. I'd be like, oh, here's this burr I gotta take off. Oh my goodness, Age, why is your femoral artery open? How did you get the X-Acto all the way down into your thigh? Oh, I know Midwinter. Yep.
Yep, I follow them.
Miscast. I haven't come across Miscast yet.
I'll write that one down for you. Midwinter, I was thinking about using one of his for one of our challenges coming up. We're going to try to mimic the style of a better painter, and Midwinter's looking like one of my candidates.
Ah. Alright, well, I'll know not to choose him.
Oh, he's got 3 kids, that's why he has to paint when there's...
Oh, okay.
That's understandable.
It all becomes very clear now.
My friend put himself through nursing school and did all his homework at night when his wife and kid were sleeping.
I missed this leg, actually, when I was painting this sprue. Why are the sprue connectors right on the curved knee? That's crap. It's terrible. I'll just make a giant divot and say it's battle damage. Alright, so it's 5:30.
Oh, my name's Andrew. I'm on the other side of the country. I'm the other half of the Indominus Coast to Coast Challenge.
Yeah, we haven't figured out quite how to do a dual stream yet, because apparently you got to be at least a partner on Twitch to merge 2 different streams. And I haven't even made it to affiliate yet. So, although we are going to do some experimenting with Discord, because I learned something the other day, well, last night really, about streaming that I haven't been able to experiment with yet. So, maybe sometime soon, everyone will actually see the both of us together.
I have a face for radio, though.
It's such a horrible thing to say about yourself. I have a body for radio. Perfecto. Excellent. I forget which way these things go on now. Does the pointy side go up, or does the pointy side go down? Maybe that's not the right one. Ah, yes, there it is. Ah, perfect. That's funny. Come on, get on there.
That was pretty funny. Oh, my painter tape.
What? No, this. So I have to decide what I'm going to do after this, because I will have. I generally don't go to bed till about 10 on Sundays. So I'm trying to figure out if I should read more comics, if I should fall asleep to a flick. Most frequently, actually, I wait. Which sprue is this? God dang it! I frequently watch like Nat Geo stuff or history, good history, not History Channel anymore, because they have screwed up so monumentally now. So I gotta decide.
I want to interject. If you're looking for something good to watch, Nat Geo, Drain the Ocean.
Oh,
I think it's season 2 or 3. The Thailand Cave Rescue.
I've caught them all.
Oh, you've seen Thailand Cave Rescue?
Yep. That is one fascinating show.
I didn't realize they drugged the kids to get them out.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I mean, it makes sense, and I probably would have done it if I were on scene, but I don't think they publicized that.
Yeah, right?
Well, I went through a bottle of Diamond Tap to move some kids when I was in Bosnia.
Just knock them right out.
Yeah, they got sleepy.
Little diphenhydramine. Right? That's what's in that?
Cough medicine. I don't know that it's Benadryl, but I couldn't talk to them, and I didn't know how they'd react in a helicopter, so we went 99.
Yeah. You mean you didn't learn any useful Bosnian phrases when you were there?
No, because there's like 2 different languages.
Oh.
I know how to say stop or I'll shoot. There's a mine on the road. I can't treat you.
Oh, cool.
Stuff like that.
Recently, I don't know how long you've been on the stream today, but recently I just finished reading a collection of X-23 by Marvel, and a little Shazam, and a little Squirrel Girl. I like crime books, but I also like adventure. I like a little bit of horror, not really like the gory stuff, but things like Harrow County. Loved Saga. That was such a great book.
Michael Avon Oming is his favorite writer.
Artist, but
We gave Matt Fraction a bumper sticker.
Yep. I used to have a podcast based on comics, which you can still hear at the YouTube channel, Super Macho Jedi Knight. It used to be called The Mean Geek, and then we changed it to TMG Cast, because we figured after 8 years that the mean part was throwing people off. Turned out it wasn't. They just didn't like us because we were no good. I have read A-Force, yes. I'm trying to sell them because I need room. A-Force was okay. Yeah, there was nothing wrong with that. Alright, so that's got to dry, that's got to dry, that's got to set, that's got to set. I'm almost at an impasse here. Actually, I could put these feet on, couldn't I? I thought I cleaned all this crap off.
Oh, we also saw somebody get hired to write Star Wars comics.
To draw, but okay.
Whatever. You know what I mean, comments.
Yeah, Albert Thies. We bought a table at Emerald City Comic Con one year. Well, 4 years really, but you get the idea. And right next to our table, Brian Albert Thies got had a Dark Horse talent scout come up to him and offered him a Star Wars book right then and there. He was so excited. He wasn't supposed to tell anybody, but he turned to us and he's like, dude, I'm going to draw a Star Wars book. It was so exciting to be so excited for him. I have 33 long boxes, so I need to get rid of some. There are so many books in there that I just...
Holy shit, you still have 33?
Yeah.
I thought you pared it down lower than that.
No. I've only sold... I've had less than 50 sales. I don't have the numbers on how many books altogether there have been, but I've only had less than 50 sales. So... I was a big DC fan until the New 52, and that kind of soured me on them. But I kept with them. I absolutely did. I kept with them for years. And then their prices started going up, and they're like, yeah, we're making you buy 2 Batman books a month, and 2 detective books a month, and 2... way too many books, way too many issues in a given month. I couldn't hack it. Could not afford it anymore. Actually, 90% of why I want to make money streaming is so that I can go buy comics again. Alright. We're going to let those set. Going to let that set. What else? Dark Horse is amazing. Dark Horse has so many good books so often. Things like Harrow County. Oh yeah, Vertigo too. Absolutely. This might be ready to paint again. I'm a really huge fan of, God, those guys. The ones that do... I gotta thin that way out. Way out. Brubaker and Epting. That's where I was going. Ed Brubaker and Steve Epting. I love their criminal book. Oh no, Phillips. Sean Phillips. Sorry. Epting is the guy that was on Captain America with Ed Brubaker. Oh, I should have put some Lamy and medium in there. That's what I did. Not so much water. Oh, it's way too much water.
What is he painting?
Who, me? Whom? Oh, yes! What are you working on? Comics are great. What are you working on right now? Model-wise. Oh, nice! I was going to get to those eventually, but my pile of shame is just way too large. But, I mean, Star Wars is really my bag, oddly enough. So, eventually I was definitely going to start doing Legion. I was just hoping to find them used. That's good. That's good. That's cool. Uh-oh. There's something wrong with the feed? Uh-oh. What happened? Why is it acting like it's not feeding? Oh, no, there it goes. Weird. Oh yeah, I don't need this anymore. Andrew, did you see what he's working on? Ah, there you go.
I should dig mine out.
Now, are those, I haven't really paid much attention to the game yet. So, are they, are those Fleet Trooper veterans? Are they Hoth veterans?
They're like Jungle Endor.
Ah, okay. That's something that's gonna... Yes, I do. I have Rising Stars right up on this shelf right here. Straczynski is bringing back Babylon 5. He's rebooting it. Yeah, it's not an easy. It's not an easy name to spell. I actually met Straczynski at a Comic-Con last year. Or 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Too much. Too much. It just doesn't look good. Oh yeah, back to like Top Cow. Yeah, I read Witchblade for a while. I enjoyed that. Um, they had they had a better time when I couldn't buy it. That's amazing. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's great. I guess I should base her, because there's really not a whole lot left besides her head. But basing is usually the last thing I do. CrossGen, Ruse. Ruse was my absolute favorite from them. I love that stuff. Sigil and Sojourn were okay. I did like those. I did read them. They were alright. They're very difficult to find around here, so you pretty much gotta haunt used bookstores. That's the only way I got them, really. Yeah, why don't you head over to YouTube and listen to those old podcasts, huh? Lots of comic stuff. 200 plus episodes. Over 9 years.
And they get super deep into the history and stuff.
We get far deeper than anybody really should. It's too much.
Coming across that head that I screwed up when we were doing the Outriders.
Just put it away somewhere, man.
Oh, he's still on the alligator clip, so every time I go to grab an alligator clip.
That's funny. And terrible. Yeah, I got probably 15 books I borrowed from Comixology Unlimited. Slightly obsessed. Wow. You know, if I could have found them, I'd have done that. Strangely enough, it's also called Super Macho Jedi Knight. Well, this purity seal's a bit different. Oh. Oh, that's not it. Not getting a lot of work done today. Oh, yeah. That was like 2000 to 2004, I want to say, right? When they were publishing? Oh, Stacey Roy is on. She's gorgeous. Oh my god.
I'll throw mine up there too. Please.
There you go. There's both our channels. Thank you very much for the interest. We appreciate that. Seriously. Not even a joke. Retributor armor dries out really quickly. Have you noticed that, Andrew, or is this paint old? Oh, that's right. Yeah. That was in a dark period. I didn't have a very good job. Actually, in 2000. I was working at Gap Outlet, for God's sake, all through the summer.
Seriously?
All through the summer, yeah. Because in the early part of summer, we found out that our owners in the tiny little consultancy I was in, we found out that they were paying us out of the credit line because they had so many bad decisions, and they weren't really making much money at all. So, in a dumb move, I quit because I didn't really want to get laid off. But that was dumb because that meant I didn't get unemployment. So it took a long time to find another IT job. So in the in the interim, I had to go work with Bill at the Gap Outlet.
Oh, well.
So no comics during that period.
Yeah, my Twitch is the same.
I didn't get comics again till late 2007 when a whole new comic shop opened up in the town next to us.
I think we got new names. Voice Guy and the People's Painter. I kinda like that.
Well, now that you got people looking for you, you're going to have to do more Twitch stuff, aren't you, Andrew?
Yep.
Well, there's no reason you can't do the exact same thing I'm doing. We quite successfully Zoom and Twitch at the same time. So, you just have to figure out OBS.
I could do a live broadcast
Feels-
on a tablet and then Zoom you on my...
I feel so fat in this shirt. It's terrible. It covers up nothing.
Voice Guy and the People's Painter.
Alright, I think I can do her purity seals now. I think there's not much left to do. So many purity seals. Where is my Screamer Pink? Which is not actually Screamer Pink because I bought the cheap version. It's actually Warlord Purple. Two and a half hours, huh? It's not a bad stretch. But I'm starting to get hungry, actually. So.
BRB.
Really? Is this an AOL chat room? BRB?
AFK.
That seems like an awful lot. Ah, hold still, woman.
Voice guy's running out of black primer.
Yeah. I think next I'm going to do concurrent with the pink one is Squid Pink from Ballet. Oh, okay. Good to know. But the frequency with which I use Screamer Pink is... This is the same bottle I bought 2.5 years ago. I'm never, ever, ever going to run out of it. I mean, it's like... I wonder if I should watch a Squid Show or Squid Competition or Squidward's World of Sports. What's that new Korean show that everybody's yelling about on Netflix?
Squid Games.
Yeah. Should never make such mistakes, I don't know. Okay, you want to hear rookie mistakes with primers?
Voice guy has lots of primers, but he's running out of black.
Luckily, I have no Squid Game. That's what it is. I have no more models to prime at all. Everything I own is now primed. I'm hoping I can get through the winter without having to buy new models, but we know that's not going to happen. Because Christmas is coming and somebody's going to give me a gift certificate. Gift certificate. And I'm going to head straight down to Elm City Games in New Haven. And I'm going to say, what you got for me? I really don't.
You're a purist, I see. I gave him so much crap for using white primer.
It was my understanding that things would shine through more lightly if they had a light base. And I didn't want a lot of darkness in my work. I wanted bright. I was wrong, but I was given bad information. So, I don't know what you're just going to give me crap the rest of my life for this, aren't you? Aren't you?
Probably.
Aren't you?
Until you come up with a bottle of black primer.
We're getting more reports of the stream not doing what it's supposed to do. I don't want to start her face today, but I guess I could do something with this backpack. I don't know what. I guess I'll put the backpack on her today too. Oh, actually, that works nicely. Did that dry out already? Yes, it did. Oh well. I'm obsessed with this metal color. Masters Series paint, MSP. Anytime I need green, glowy-ish green, this is what I pull out. Did that? I'm missing my paper clip for opening up bottles. Crap. Just have to be careful. What? Oh yeah, look at it in dead in the eye. Excellent. 12 more to affiliate. Thank you. Thank you very much. What the hell's gotten stuck in here? Where did I put that stupid... I guess maybe I should start putting away some of these things. I don't actually need most of them right now.
Ah, black primer with white ink. You're one from West Coast and Europe.
I get it. I said...
What's it called?
I said I got it.
Zenithal highlighting. Say it with me, class.
This thing is stuck and I don't know why.
What's stuck?
My green.
Your stream. Oh, your green. Okay. I was like, I thought it was your stream. I'm like, your stream's moving on my tablet. What's a good brand of white ink?
Ink? I haven't used white ink yet.
No, not you.
But for general white purposes, I have found that P3 is pretty good.
See? There's another vote for Zenithal highlighting.
I said I got it. Now, I don't even know what I was about to paint. Thanks. I don't know why I needed this green anymore.
I keep hearing good things about Liquitex. Maybe you were going to give her green eyes?
No, I'm not doing the eyes yet. I'm not doing the face yet. I remember now. All that effort for like 6 molecules of pigment on this fucking thing. I'm not going to replace everything I've already bought. Not till it gets used up. I've used up exactly 1 pot of Abaddon Black the entire time I've been painting. Everything else I have not replaced yet. I've not used anything up. I'm getting close on emptying out my Retributor armor. But...
actually, yeah, it doesn't make sense to replace all your stuff, but since I am running out of black primer and I'm just shot the last of my white primer, I'll replace it with black, all black and white ink. I've only bought a couple of paints for this since we started the competition. I'm trying to. My goal is to use up the shit that's sitting on my table.
And then buy more.
Well, once I replace with better.
I'm so sorry I addicted you to this.
Oh, I don't mind. I was already building. I just wasn't building cohesively. The challenge is finally making me finish shit and improve my techniques.
Ah, good.
Because I used to just sit there and say, "Oh, I'm not good enough to start this model yet," and now I just go for it.
Yeah,
having the timeline helps out tremendously.
Good. Yeah, I felt that way when I did my Saint Celestine. I was so scared. I was like, this is $50. If I screw this up, I can't buy a new one of these. I'll feel like a moron. And then after a while, I'm just like, you know what? Let's fucking rock it, man. And it turned out to be probably the best one I've done. Excellent. Let that set. Cool. You do your thing, baby. Oh, yes. Alright, so, about this friggin' face. Luckily, the majority of this is hair. This is the last thing I'm going to do. Because I'm starting to get hungry. I'm going to start on her face. Andrew, what's the next logical joke?
That's where I usually finish.
Bingo! I know. You're all ashamed to associate with me. I know. I don't blame you.
I was going to let that one go, honestly.
Well, then I'd have had to do it myself. I do that enough as it is. Hello! Nobody's here for this shit. Wow, I can't believe we're not eating any crap for that.
even remember what the cockpit of my Veritech looks like.
What do you mean?
Because I painted over the canopy and I.
Oh.
So I don't remember because it came with 2 canopies, so I used one to mask the cockpit and then I'll put the other one on.
Oh, I see.
And I don't even remember what it looks, how much, if there's any work to do in there.
Ugh, why is this not working?
Wiggle your fingers. Okay, you're moving. Oh no, your stream looked frozen for a sec, but it was fine.
Alright. I hate skin tones, and that's why I have to do this. No, my wet palette is not really very wet anymore. And my water is way over there. No, I top out at 30 up, I think. Yeah, a lot of American internet service providers are not really concerned with what you can put out so much as what you can bring down. So, and as it stands, I'm actually on the lowest plan they got.
Does she have white hair?
Always. In all the literature, there's very, very few sisters that don't have white hair. uh, there it goes again. It doesn't help that I'm also using upstream to zoom as well. Alright, the concentration is high. I've almost run out of things to talk about. Hmm. Yeah. It should totally be a utility. Come on. Yeah, absolutely. it should either be a utility or it should be broken up in many more regional businesses, like they did with AT&T all those years ago. Broke it up into the Baby Bells. Well, I ain't gonna win no golden demons here, but... Ha! Alright. Yeah. For a very long time, AT&T was it. This was in the early '80s, so, and I barely remember it myself. So I would not expect, I would not expect you to. Ugh. Eyes. I hate eyes. God damn.
I just used blue tack for the first time to prime a mini.
What tack?
Blue tack.
I don't know what that is. Oh, that stuff. Alright. I'm gonna finish her eyes and then we're gonna call this even. I'm so hungry.
I gotta do Smithsonian homework.
Oh no! So I got I flipped down. I don't know if you noticed. I flipped down the extra magnifiers down so I could get the eyes on this.
X-ray vision.
The thing is, you got to get even closer to see what you're doing with it. Why isn't this thing letting any paint off?
That's good advice.
Huh. Fuck. I almost had it. I almost
I
had.
do have Silly Buddy. I just didn't have that Silly Buddy with me. .03. Gotta write that down. Ooh, I'm pretty proud of myself. It looks like I got all the mold lines on my dragon's head.
Oh, good.
I worked on that for like 2 streams.
Say thank you.
Thanks for keeping me entertained. Big mom, I like brown.
I was gonna say something.
Looks like you got 7 viewers.
Yeah, we got up to 11 at one point. I'm thankful for every one of them. Without sarcasm. Alright, I'm done.
It was a good run. I think I will be able to, after, I don't know, a year or more that I've been working on this airplane, I'll be able to finish it.
Holy crap. That is a long time for one model.
Well, I hadn't touched it since last summer.
Oh, well, that'll do it. Alright, so I'll put her head on tomorrow night. Figure out how to base her. And then shade her. And then we'll get a lot of new, get a lot of the Paragon warsuits done tomorrow. And then, if anybody's interested, Tuesday is 6:30 Eastern is Diablo 2. And if anyone is interested after that, 8 p.m. Wednesday is Bioshock. So, we're going to do some more painting tomorrow. Hope to see you all again.
What time are we doing tomorrow?
Same as always, 7.
7? Okay, I should be here. I should be able.
And, yeah. So, it's been a great night.
Thanks
Thanks.
for the tips.
Thanks very much. We appreciate it. Have a good night.
Thanks
Sleep
for the
well.
tips.
Thank you for the tips.